Good morning, good morning. Welcome to my live stream. Happy Tuesday to you. How are you all doing? I'm here this morning. I'm giving God thanks. Here with me, I have a glass of pineapple ginger syrup and I put some ice in there. As you know, the day is a bit warm, not breezy today. But all in all, I give God thanks. So I'll just move it over to this side. And I hope and trust everyone is doing okay. And I hope and trust as you join this live stream, we can have a friendly conversation here. And as I talk, there's a little breeze blowing. So, all in all, God is good. And I thank Him for sparing my life so that I can see today a brand new day that His hand has created. So, with no further ado, I will be. Thank you for the thumbs up, Mika. I really appreciate it. So, guys, feel free to join this live stream and give me a thumbs up. And let us have a friendly conversation here as you join with me this morning. All in all, God is good. His mercies endure it to all generation, not some generation, but all generation. And for that reason, I am indeed thankful and I'm grateful. Oh, yes. So let's see how many persons will join me today. Join me underneath the school shade. Mm. And I'll sip on a little of my pineapple ginger syrup. Very refreshing. And you should know ginger is good for your body. So this morning, as I come on this live stream, Father God, I am asking for your comprehensive blood coverage upon each and every one that will join this live stream. I'm praying, mighty God, for my channel to grow gracefully, peacefully. Let those persons that connect, mighty God, will connect genuinely. Let them be respectful. Let us have a peaceful conversation here. And mighty God, help me that I may say and do the things that is right, that it won't come against this channel. Have mercy upon me as I sit underneath this tree this morning and to just see how best I can work with my channel. I am praying, mighty God, that those that will be listening on the outside, they may see it fit in their heart even to give it a thumbs up or to join the live stream with me. I pray for all those who have connected to me already, and I'm praying that you will send destiny helpers to help me out here as I try to do what I'm doing humbly. As I humble ask all these and all other mercies in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and in the name of the blessed Holy Ghost, which is the Comforter. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Hey, Altia, good morning. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you for sitting underneath my mango tree with me as I am here trying to get some cool breeze. And I have with me a glass of pineapple ginger syrup with some ice to just keep me cool right here. I appreciate your presence here. Thank you so much. Happy to have you. I hope you are doing fine. And Altia is saying thanks for having me. You are most welcome, my dear. You are welcome anytime that you see it fit and you find the time because I know you is a busy woman. So how is your day going? The sun is shining on my face and it make me looks like I am bleaching. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move and see what's going to happen here. I'm going to just shift back a little because I don't like the look. I think I'm looking much better now. Tell me if I am looking better with the sun blaze. So how is your day, Altia? What's the weather like at your end? Begging for rain. Oh my God, yesterday I was sitting right here. And when I look at the gate, I just see the dust going up this way. But trust me, by now on Good Friday, we'll get rain because what I notice, no matter how the time is dry, we always have rain on Good Friday. Seeing you clearly. Okay, thank you, Altia. It's sunny here too. Just a little breeze. It's not moving hard. If it was moving hard, I think you would see it on the tree. But the other day, trust me, we get some breeze. But thank God, He knows when to give us. He will give us rain in due season. Not to worry, Altia, and I hope and trust that by now on Friday you will get some rain because if it don't even come tomorrow or Thursday, trust me, I think it will come on Friday because what I noticed from a child growing up, I always see rainfall on Good Friday, and I think that's a great blessing. So thank you so much to be here with me, my darling, and I hope your family also is doing fine. I hope your mom is doing great. She joins me sometimes. Even one of those morning, I don't remember which morning it was, I start my live stream and she was here with me until I end it. I think I stay for an hour and she was here with me and I tell her to say hello to you. I don't know if she did. And I was saying I thank God for you because if I didn't find you and make us live stream, you wouldn't allow your mom or I couldn't get to interact with your mom. So I thank you so much for your kind support and for inviting your mom over. Rain don't fall on Easter or Good Friday here. I have never seen that. Wow. Well, I have seen it when I was living in St. Elizabeth. I see it. And I'm not saying when I was living in St. Elizabeth, I'm talking about when I'm in my parish. I see it because that's my parish and it's a brand name parish and I am picking up my parish. Rain don't fall here on East. I've never seen that. It's all good, Miss Gay. And Altia Natural Life, he says. Easter people go to the beach. You know, trust me. Like all Good Friday, I don't like to go out. Only if I'm going to church. I don't like the idol jesting on Good Friday. I don't like it one bit. And I don't like to do any work away from washing. But if I was like say outside working, if I did have a 9 to 5, then hello Miss Rosalie, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming. Happy to have you here. Hope you are doing great. Good Friday people full up beachside. I don't like the going out on Good Friday. And to be honest, it's only when I did have a 9 to 5, meaning that I have to go to work. I work on Good Friday. I don't normally work from I was a child. I didn't see my parents work. I see them go to church. Miss Walters is saying you are welcome. Nice having you here, Miss Rosalie, and I hope your day is going good so far. I'm just here sitting underneath this blessed mango tree here to enjoy a little of the cool breeze from the atmosphere. Because when you're in the house, you have to be running the fan because I don't know, in the house is hot. But when I sit here, amen, I'm at work. Thank you so much for being at work and you find a little time to chip in. I really true and truly appreciate that. And God bless you. Thank you for visiting my channel. Although you are at work, I really and truly appreciate it. Altia is saying hi to Miss Rosalie. Mika is showing some love. Altia say, don't work too hard, Miss Rosalie. Rosalie say, enjoy sitting under your mango tree. Yes, I will. I will, my dear sister, because I know how it goes. Can't be too much in the sun because when we are getting up in age, we can't do like we are young and the things that we used to do, then we can't do it now. I'm speaking for myself because I don't know about you and I don't know your age. I am a 60 model. I don't know about you. Rosalie said, enough respect, sister. Rosalie said, yes, guys, more blessing. Thank you, Miss Rosalie. And I don't know about Altia, but I know about myself that I'm a 60 model, so I am not anything new or anything young. Love you all, chat. Love you too, Miss Walters. And I really and truly appreciate your presence here. Guys, Altia, tell me what you think about my hairstyle done by Mika. I think there's a shorts. I don't know if she put it up because I don't know about putting them up. And yes, I have my yellow and red ribbon tie at the end of my cane row here. So, Altia, you can tell me what you think about it. I don't know if the video, if not the video, the shorts have dropped yet with the hairstyle. But yes, I am going natural. I am going natural. So, and Miss Rosalie is saying, looking younger and fresher. Okay, thank you so much. I have to. I don't know what happened, but sometimes I'm not seeing the things on this phone. I don't know what to do. And Mika is showing some love to Rosalie. Mika, I don't know what happened with this thing here. I'm not seeing the chat. I'm not seeing the messages. Oh, I come off and go back and I'm seeing them. So, when we were younger and greener, we could be in the sun and it wouldn't worry us. But after going up in age, everything changed. So we have to just adjust ourselves to the changes of life. You see, we are getting a little breeze. So you know it's more cooler at the outside. So I choose to be on the outside. Every now and again, the good Lord send a little breeze. And on the mango tree here, I see blossom. There are good sized mangoes. And there are some little tiny one just putting out to show you how good and how great God is. Because we serve a big, great, wonderful God. Because it's not man that do it. So when a set of mango is ripe, there's another set that will come, and then there's another set that will come after. And who could it be but Jesus? So that is why we have to thank Him. And in anything or in everything we do, we have to just put God first and let Him be the center of it. and watch other things just work out for us. So, Altia, what are you cooking for lunch today? I don't even had breakfast from morning because I don't know what to have. Yesterday I ate bread. I don't want any bread today because I'm trying to ease off of those stuff. There's a banana that shoot there, but it not going to ready for now because it just finished shan out. So if I did have banana, I would go and cook some banana and some saltfish. But I don't have any, and I want to ease off the flour, so I don't know what I'll be having for breakfast. Egg is in there, and I want to ease off the egg as well, so I could go and boil 2 egg, and oats is in there. I'm trying to ease off the milk, so I don't know what to do. So what I did this morning, I have myself a cup of Lipton tea bag, and I didn't put any sugar in it. But here I am with the little syrup, but because it have the ginger in there, I just try to use it to cool down because it's refreshing, but I won't try do too much on it. I'm trying to do some natural stuff. I am trying to walk in Altia Taylor's natural life shoes with like natural eating. But you know, those eating is hard because they don't have the food per se, and sometimes we don't have the vegetables and all that, but I know those things are good for the body. So yes, guys, that is it. That is it. I am trying to. Altia, hope you don't sue me if you're still here. You see me taking up your thought, but that is it. And the natural things here, but I don't think you would mind me trying to go natural and to keep healthy. Because if you love your sister, then you would want to see everything that is good happening to her. So yes, guys, Tuesday morning blessings to you all. I appreciate your presence here being with me. I don't have a set topic, but I'll sit down here and I will talk, and I hope I will have some more friends join me here. Mika says, welcome to everyone in the back. Well, I thank you all for listening, but sometimes people don't want to be exposed, so when you say that, I don't know if they get vexed, so I don't try to say anything. But you can feel free to sit down and listen and watch me, and maybe you will see it within your heart to join one of the day, leave a thumbs up, and maybe come in and interact with me. But you know, you will do that like when the Spirit led you to do so, or in other words, if your mind tell you to do so. Joseph is saying, happy blessed morning, ma'am. You are trying to tell me you are cold. Happy blessed morning to one and all. No, I'm not cold, Joseph. This is something that keep your body cool. So I don't want anything to have me sweat too much. So that is why I put this on. Laugh out loud, Joseph. No, my dear, I'm not cold. Welcome, blessed girl, too. Good morning to everyone, especially host. Good morning to you, blessed girl. Happy to see you here this morning. Thank you so much for coming. Mika is saying good morning, Joseph, and welcome. And Mika is saying welcome, blessed girl. And Joseph is saying okay, good to go. Yes, Joseph, I'm not cold and I'm not hot. But because This thing keep my body cool, and I don't want too much of the sweating, because when I start to sweat, then my problem rise up on me. So I'm trying. Hello, Patila. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much. Rosalie say I'm still here. I'm not reading the chat. Okay, no problem. I know you're at work, and I appreciate your presence here. And thank you so much for still being here. And she's saying more blessings. And Joe, blessed girl is saying, Joseph, I went back to sleep. Just wake up, going to look after breakfast. This girl is saying, hi, Patila, darling. And Mika is saying, welcome, Patila. Welcome, Miss Patila, to my live stream. And I thank you so much for coming. And blessed girl is saying, Rosalie, blessing, Mama. Patila is saying, hey, Mika. Guys, this morning, to be honest, when I wake up, it was 5:33 in the morning. And I was saying, oh my God, when I wake up one of the time, guys, it was the 2, and I went and used the bathroom. I pray and I go back to my bed. But I was hoping to wake like 5, so we could wake up my grandson, because some of the morning, if I don't wake him, he don't wake to go to school, and he's on morning shift. Guys, I sleep when I jump up, and then when I wake in the morning, I always try to use the bathroom, read my Bible, and pray. When I draw for the Bible, I use the one on the phone. In the morning when I wake up, I realize I was saying, oh my God. And Jay Brown is saying, Mika, good morning. Patila is saying, hey, bless girl Cherise. Cherise is saying she's in the background. Thank you so much. Joseph is saying, Rosalie Patila, happy morning. So how is your day been going, Miss Patila? Hope you're having a great day so far. And I thank each and every one of you that has joined my live stream. And I thank you so much for joining. And I'm happy and grateful to have you here listening to me in the morning. And blessed girl is saying, good morning, Joseph, my brother. So that it is, guys. And I tell you something, yesterday was Monday, Sunday night. I don't know, for whatever reason, I was there and I could not sleep until like minutes after 2. And I was saying, oh my God, I was there. I read my Bible. I visit some live stream that I see was on in the night. I don't even know them, but I joined them because I couldn't sleep. I read my Bible and I pray, and I was here laying down, and I could not sleep. I don't know, for whatever reason. But thanks be to God. Last night, no, that was Saturday night. I couldn't sleep Saturday night, but I sleep Sunday night. I was there and my head was just going down. So I said, thank God, I'm going to get a good sleep. So that was it. And last night, thanks be to God, I get a good sleep. And in the morning, I overslept. Jay Brown say, I know you did not wake up, but you tried to play tough, bless girl. Oh my God. And bless girl is laughing. Altia sleep way too this morning, because I was on a live stream where she was, and she did say good morning. And further down in the chat, she said the sleep was in her eye. She forget that she did not do so, but she did. So she was sleeping and watching and texting. So that's how it is, guys. Sometimes the body needs some more rest than we thought of. But all in all, we just have to give God thanks. So how is your day going, Joseph? You have your breakfast already? You must have it, because now it's 12 at your end. So it's going lunchtime for you when it's going to 11 at my end. Because I know you guys are an hour ahead of us. So I'm just here giving God thanks for all that He have done for me and that He has spared my life so that I can sit down here and to just chit chat with you guys. And it is so good we can be talking to persons all over this world. And I know that we couldn't have done it on our own if it wasn't for His blessings towards mankind to set up all these gadgets and to help us with these platforms. We couldn't be here. Right now, my body talking to me. And Patilla, guess what? Whenever your body is talking to you, you have to listen to it because trust me, if you don't listen to your body when it is talking to you, further along the line you will be in trouble. And Joseph is saying, yes, I did. My day is going good so far. Thank you for asking, Mom. You are most welcome. You know, sometimes when you get up, and persons may say you are a lazy person, they don't know what your body is saying to you. And sometimes, if you follow people and the saying, you will push yourself to zero. If I lay down if I get up in the morning and I do what I have to do, and I bathe my skin and then maybe do breakfast or help the kids to get ready to school, and if I am to wash some clothes and the body tell me, say, don't wash them, trust me, I am not washing them because I am working with no one. You see, if my body tell me, say, go and lay down, that is what I'm going to do. Because I don't normally sleep in the days, but I'm telling you, I don't remember which one of them did. It was so breezy, and I lay down and turned my head to one of the window. And guys, before I know it, it's sleep that. I think it's after I wake up, I did go and do a live stream for Mika. But trust me, I get a good sleep. So if your body is talking to you, you have to listen to it. But I know that if you are at work and you have your work, sometimes you have to shun what the body is saying because you know with work you can't play around with your work. But if you are self-employed or if you are retired, then you listen to your body because if it talks to you, then you have to listen. I know sometimes when persons might feel like laying down in their bed, persons are saying they may be lazy, but if you are tired, that is what you have to do. It chips in my bird. Don't give him a cheesies, please, because when you give him throwing them away. I give him a pack this morning and all he do is pull it and throw it all over the floor. These kids are something else. Sometimes you give him a juice, and if you don't watch him and whatever he drinks and leave, he just try to squeeze it on the floor. And if you give him the chips, and I tell him whenever I give the chips to you and you don't want any more, please give it to me and let me put it up. And he would say yes. And then by the time you turn your back, it's all over the floor or it's all over the settee. I don't know if he don't like the cheesies anymore, but I notice when I give the cheesies to him, that is what he does. Oh, where am I from? I am from the parish of St. Elizabeth, Patilla, but I'm living in the parish of Westmoreland. But I'm a Saint Best girl. And I guess I heard that you are a Portland lady. I think I was on a live stream, if I'm not lying. And here you were talking. Wow, two nice parishes. Yes, indeed. I don't know if you have ever visited St. Elizabeth, but I know if you visit there, there's a lot of attraction, and I think you will love it there too. You have the great Black River, which is the longest river in Jamaica. You have the YS Fall. You can go to Appleton Tour. There's a lot of places. You can go to Cloggies on the beach. You can go to Lover's Leap. There's a lot of attraction there. I, if my parishioner was on the line, she would be saying, I'm selling our parish. It doesn't matter what you do. Anytime your body talking to you, you should, you have to listen. If you don't, you are going to pay the price later, says J. Brown, and that's true. Altia said here, cleaning my garage. Okay, Altia, thank you for still cleaning and listening to me. I appreciate it. Yes, me and BG come from Portland and also Altia. Altia is saying, I hope to see you all one of these days. I hope so too, Altia, if it's me you're talking. And as I told you before, anytime you are coming to Montego Bay, you can just shoot me a message the day when you are coming. Because maybe when you are coming, I won't be able to do so. But if you tell me ahead of time, I can meet you there. And Patila is saying, okay, I will visit one day. Okay, no problem. And Rosalie said, more blessings to all my friends in this chat. Blessings to you too, Rosalie. Thank you for still being here. Although you are at work, I appreciate your presence. Patila is saying, hey to Altia. Altia said, just get some credit. Going to call up some men to come help me clean the farm. Wow, that is so nice. That is nice, Altia. And Patila is saying, hey to Rosalie. And Altia is saying, hi, Miss Patila. So, Altia, I know you're supposed to have some strong yellow yam and sweet potato. I never hear you mention about sweet cassava, but all those things. I was watching my parishioner cooking some soup the other morning, and my God, the soup looks so delicious with all those sweet cassava in it, guys. When you have your nice sweet cassava in the soup, the one them that when you cook it, it mash. My God, it's something to die for. J. Brown said, come help me clean the farm. Altia said, Joseph, come help me clean the farm. Oh my God. I know that if Joseph was nearby, he would come and help you, Altia. If I was nearby too, I would come, but I would have to use my hoe because I don't like to bend down and brush. When I bend down and do that, it trouble my waist, but I use my hoe. Whenever I'm weeding, I use my hoe. Guys, you hear me cracking a nice and somebody tell me that is what making me feel all these joint pains because whenever I am having a drink, I always try to chew on the ice and I try not to. And I don't know if it's the devil tell me to be chewing the pieces of ice that I have in my drink here. Joseph say, and make sure them work and don't make them stand up and chat out the time. Patilla say, I am not eating no cassava, only in Bami. I love cassava, Patilla. I love cassava. You see, when you have all those nice, soft cassava, and you cook it up with your cabbage or your saltfish and your tomato, your sweet pepper, your onion, and all them stuff there, and have it in there, it is so nice. J Browns. Oh, okay, I read that already. You know, as I said that Joseph, some people is like that when you give them, especially their work. I when I have any work to give out, I don't like to give persons in their work because what they do, they chat out most of the time and then you have to pay them for the day. But when you give them in job and if they say it's 10 or it's $15,000, you know them have to do the work before them get paid. But when you give them the day work and them chop two chop and them sit down and them chat and for those who smoke them take a draw and all these things, boy, I'm telling you. And Althea saying, yes, Joseph will choose 5 hard-working men. It's 2 acre. Wow. Some persons are like that. Years out the time. Can I tell you guys, my cousins in England, they asked me to get some men to do some work. For them, they were trying to cut down some trees from a hill. If it was free, you could have asked me, says Joseph. Altia said, I can't be paying 20 grand per year for to government for land to stay in bush. No, not at all, my dear. And Patila said, Altia, you need to start a work group. Each go back to help each other. And Altia is saying, thanks a lot, Joseph. You know, when I was living in St. Elizabeth, that's what we do. So, for instance, we are planting peanut. So you would have at least say 5 persons come and drop the peanut with you. So when it's their time, whether it's for pulling, because some everybody don't plant on the same day. Some persons might go 2 weeks before or so. I'll just say my brother have a work group like that. So what we do now, we they call it day for day. So each one help one. And you know it work out good like that. Work out good because you know that when it's their time you have to go back. So when you're planting the peanut, certain persons come and they plant with you so you don't have to pay. When you are pulling, you know, it's time to pull the peanut now, that group of persons come and pull. So you know the only thing you do in the peanut land at that time was to pay because you know when the peanut here and if it's a rainy season and you get a few days dry and the peanut dry, you don't want the peanut to get wet because if it get wet, then it will have a mildew color and you will lose it. So then you pay persons to come in and pick the peanuts so you may done in a day or 2 days. But Altia is saying, but this time I'm using some men who work in the Blue Mountain. Okay. I used to do that when I was planting coffee, says Patilla. And Altia is saying Saturday it is. Okay, wish you all the luck. Wish you the best. Patilla say yes, only provide food and drink and water. Yes, when you do it that way and it costs you less. Altia says thanks for that idea, Pat. Yes, that is why sometimes not everything we can say on the YT street, but sometimes we get some good encouragement. And sometimes if we have an idea, sometimes persons will steal your idea. In anything you do, not only on YT street. And Josie say, I was thinking if you put persons together and work like that, you get a lot more work done. Yes, that is true. More than like when you're paying by the day, because some persons will work, but some persons will just idle out their time and collect your money. So what I'm saying to you guys, my cousins them asked me to get some persons to clean down a piece of land. I'm cleaning up to replant plantings. Okay. And Patila is saying, okay, Altia, all the best. And Altia saying, Joseph, I need men's strength. Yes, because sometimes that's the only thing I say sometimes when I don't have like a meal around. It's just certain things that I can't do. But not to say have them as companion because sometimes it doesn't even make sense. But like when you have work to do, they could help you to do the things that you can't do. And it's kind of hard for me, says Altia. So, guys, I get to find out now, like, how much per day the men would work because it was a hilly area and it didn't cut down for some time. So, they were saying the place have to chop down so that the trees can have clearance to drop and stuff like that. Oh, Sunchat got to go now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Rosalie. I appreciate your time. Have a good rest of your day. God bless you, and I'll see you somewhere on the YT Street. Altia said there's a man living here, but he is funny. Patila say bye Rosalie, have a blessed day and be safe. And guys, after I asked him, because you see, I'm a straightforward person and I don't like persons beat around the bush with me. So after finding out that, okay, after finding out how much a day they work, I come back and I say to my relatives, I tell them how much a day the men's work, and I tell them how many men's I will be using. But you see, when they are doing day work, you're not responsible. Rosalie James said, bless girl, Altia, Patilla, etc. Love uno. No, have etc. Love, love uno. Okay, yeah. And Joseph say, all you have to do, Altia, say the word, and the man them will good like that. And guys, after telling these men no, I arranged because they were saying to me that I should make one of our family member be a part of it so that he can get a food and ask me to help get men. And Altia is saying he went and cleaned up with the group, his men, but the government didn't give me part of the area that he cleaned up. I think I should fight out for it. And Patila is saying here, Amit, welcome Amit. If I miss your comment, welcome to the live stream and thank you so much for coming. Happy to have you here. Hope your day is going fine. Welcome to the live stream. And Amit is saying purpose. Amit purpose is saying Patty. And hey Rosalie. And Amit purpose is saying hey Altia. Thumbs up done. Thank you for the thumbs up, Ami. And Amit Purpose is saying thank you, host. JB is saying Rosalie, hello. So, guys, after I do that now, he says he can get two men, another man with him. So, I said no problem. So, then I get two men that I know. No. So, that makes four of them clean up the place. And and my son, I used my son, so it was five. And guys, I try to do what I'm doing here, but you know, in everything you do, you have to have somebody who you can call and check up to see what's going there. So I did not call my cousin, and I did not call my son. I called stranger just to check up to see what's going on. And can you believe me, guys? 1 of the morning to 10, I didn't leave here as yet because I go up there and I try to make a video of them in the bush and what they are doing. Josephine said, Amy, bless afternoon. So I try to make a video. So my granddaughter come with me and we do the video up there and another girlfriend of mine, we go up there. When I went out on the street like to 10 and I crossed the supermarket side and was coming back here before I go around in the bush. Here was my cousin. I didn't even call to him. Just ready to go there, guys. and getting DAP. And I was, oh my God. So I don't make him be wiser. I don't call to him because I didn't want to say, well, he did leave to go and see somebody, but I hear that he wasn't here. Altia said, J. Brown will be needing a lot of motivation. Can I tell you? So, guys, when I went up there now, he just got there, not too long, and he was sitting down and chatting and chatting, and the other men's are working, and then the other men's complaining and saying if I have any more work to give them, don't give it to him with him now the partner that he bring, because all they do is sit down and smoke and chat, and they are getting the same pay, and the other men's have to be working. So I look at it and I just said to myself, you see, these things will make people look at you small, but the good thing that I do, I try to video. So you see, when they are sitting down and the other men's are working, I just have my granddaughter to stay one side and just do like this and let them see. So I don't tell them anything, I just send the video. So then they respond and said, whatever I give you to do the next time, please don't choose such person, because I can see all the men's working and I can see that they were sitting down. And I just text back and say, laugh out loud. So sometimes when you give persons their work, some persons work more than some and they are getting the same pay, and that's unfair. And Altia is saying, please always asking me out about the farm. It will make it will make me push more. Okay. So then from time to time I'll check out and ask you how the farm is going and what's on the farm. Although I'm not getting anything from the farm because I'm far away, but I'll do so. Because encouragement strengthens labor. That is why when I come here and if I do something that is not right, I would like you as my audience to say to me, Mom, or Miss Gay, or Gay, you know, you're not supposed to go that path. But to be honest, Patilla said, Joseph, I said hello long time. Maybe Joseph was away doing something and he didn't see it, and sometime Patilla, I don't know. I don't even know what type of screen I'm using now, because me not really know nothing about them. Something they call me just a learn. But sometimes some of them, the comments run away before you can even see them. So I don't know what is the name of this. So you guys might know and tell me. I don't know whether it is what you call vertical, horizontal, or what. I don't know what it is. But sometimes the chat run away. Even just before now, I didn't even see that Amit did come in, or Ami. But I am happy he or she here that I beckon to him and I welcome him. I don't know if he's still here. I mean, he was saying hey to Mika at one point. And Joseph said, Altia, you don't need no motivation. You are so attractive. So just need yourself. Sometimes the motivation goes a long way, because they said it encouragement strengtheneth labor. Sorry guys. The ginger. Wow. It's like the ginger settle at the bottom here. Wow. All the ginger. I wasn't stirring it enough. Wow. You hear my voice gone, guys? Sorry about that. That's the work of the ginger. Altia saying, but Joseph, it is my farm and I wasn't pushing myself to go here. Okay, I can understand you. It's just like sometimes somebody have their channel, and sometimes you might have to ask them why are you not seeing them on the streets, or what's going on, or sometimes they try to shun away. Seems like I need a puller. Oh my God. Okay, Altia. I'll get around to you and I'll find out what's going on, and I think that will be a great help. Hello, Andy. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming. Happy to have you here. Hope you're having a great day so far. I appreciate your presence being here. So, guys, when you do that, Joseph. So I used to hear. I'm not calling that person name for any harm. So if that person listens or rewatch that, she will hear that I'm not saying it for no. Altia said I need to get going full speed ahead. Rather provide me with spray pan, boots, and many more gadgets, even fertilizer. That is a good job. That is a good thing, girl. So all you have to do is just keep pushing full speed ahead. African boy say, okay, I'm late. God is good. You're not late, African boy. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Whenever you reach on someone's live stream, even if they have 5 minutes leave to end, that was the time that you could have come, so you are not to consider yourself late. And I will be sitting here for another hour or an hour and a half, depending on how my stream is flowing. So please make yourself welcome, okay? And Joseph is saying, I just want to make sure I don't left my Monarch outside, Fatila. And Altia is saying, I have even sprayed, but nothing happened before the time. That is true. So all you have to do is just make use of the time, make use of the opportunity that you have, so you have everything to just keep pushing. And I love that. So yes, you need the motivation behind it. And Mika is saying, hello, Andy K. Welcome. Andy K is saying, blessings to you, Mika. So that's a great start for you, Altia. And I am happy because if you was have to go, you did have to go and make that spending, that would be a lot of money. So now that you have the chance to get the help that you needed, you just go right ahead and do that and continue from there. Because you have the land space, you're getting the help. So I think with that, all things is good there. And I see Mama Hans print is saying hello, Miss Gay and chat. Hello, Mama Hand print. I don't know where you are, but if you are, it's afternoon for you. Good afternoon. If it's evening, good evening. And if it's morning, like I am having here, good morning to you and welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm happy to see you here in my live stream. And I appreciate your presence here. Music, guys. Guys, I'm sorry about that. It was a heavy music and I couldn't talk over that music. If it was just taking their time to play, I would talk over it. Joseph is saying, where you been? Good to see you, says Mama Zan. Joseph is saying to Mama Zan print. And I see where Joseph was saying if he was here, you wouldn't have to worry, Altia. And Mika is saying, please remember to thumbs up the live stream. Nama Handprint is saying, Joseph and Mika, hello. And the K says, thumbs up done. Okay, guys, please. When I started my live stream, I asked you, please, if you could give it a thumbs up. And for those who know about the share, although I don't know about it, if you could share me out too, I would greatly appreciate it, as I am trying to see if I can push myself out in the street where other person can hear and know about me and try to visit me. So I would greatly appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Mama Handprint is saying, Andy K, hello. So how is your day been going, Mama's Handprint? I am just here giving God thanks for his great mercies upon me. And I am sitting here underneath this mango tree here, enjoying a little of the cool breeze. And I know, of course, if God spare my life whenever it's ripening, you will see me sitting here eating a mango or two, and to share it with my lovely friends who won't have any mango at that time. So I was saying something and my argument did slip. I'm saying I'm talking about a content creator like herself, and I'm not saying it with any harm. So if she listens or do a replay, she will find out it's nothing harmful. She do her farming. Sometimes I see her with some lovely spinach, lovely callaloo, lovely pop choy, and tomatoes, sweet pepper, you name it. And that's ambitious Jackie. And I heard people on live stream asking her how is her farm and stuff like that. And they are far away. So as Altia is saying, she need the motivation. That's nothing wrong, because when persons are asking her about her farm and how is her farm going, it give her the lift to know that whenever she goes to the farm and whenever she pick anything or such like that, she should do a post, or it drives her more. So I understand what Altia is talking about when she's saying about the motivation. Oh, guys, my ice melt and leave the drinks. So what I have to do is try to finish and get myself some ice water to put on it, because guess what? The bottom of it is sweet. So I'm going to ask for some ice water so I can throw it on it and get rid of some of the sweetness. So yes, guys, this is how it is. We have to just keep encouraging each other and try to motivate each other. When we are seeing them doing something, we try to steer them, we try to help them if we can, we try to give them some encouragement. As I am here now and I am building my channel, I would like to get some genuine support, some genuine motivation, some genuine help. To be honest with you, Mom, I forgot to thumbs up myself. This is the vertical. I really don't like it, but I can't do nothing about it but to work with it. Okay, Joseph, and the vertical now. At the top, at the right hand corner, I don't know if it will be your right or your left. There is three dots there. So you touch that dot and then you will see where the thumbs up button is. Then you thumbs up After your thumbs up, you touch back the three dots and you will reach in the chat. That's how it goes, Joseph. And I thank you for your honesty, because honesty is the best of policy. You did not remember and you say you did not. Because sometimes is when I hear the host saying it, because true I used to that other one. So as I join it, I give the thumbs up, and then after I give the thumbs up, I say I greet the host and chat, and then I tell them I do my thumbs up. But no, I have to be asking, but I am learning now how to give it a thumbs up. So that's how it goes, Joseph. Remember, we are not of the 2000 models where we are into this technology so great. We are of a different model, so it takes us a time to get to master certain things. So, Mama Zan Printer, I was asking you, how is your day? I'm not hearing, or maybe you are busy at work, so you can't do too much of the texting. But if so be the case, I understand. Now make you income in a live stream here. Just give me to the side here, so cause you shouldn't have on blouse. Don't want any problem with YT. Thank you so much. Good morning, Pumpkin. Yes, good morning. You can't come here. You don't have on any clothes, mommy. You can come to this side. Yeah? I'll see you later. Later. That's how I used to do it. Yes, I know, Joseph. Sometimes too, when I try to go on it, I'll say to me, I don't see how to thumbs up, because sometimes I don't remember. Wow. See, this time I carry clear glass, Joseph. I don't come back here with that red glass that no one can see what I have in it. I'm looking up to see if there's any big mango hidden under here. That will soon ripe. There's one up above my head, but it's not going ready for now. I see it. Oh wow, I look, it's two of them right there, so I'll be watching them. I see where it's having the little stripe on it. So you know when you see it having the stripe on the side, it will soon ready. So what I'm going to do is to just watch them and see if the birds will first me, or I can pick them. Joseph said, no, I double check to make sure I do it. Okay, Joseph. That's how it goes. You see me here watching the mango tree as if I'm a bird to see the first one that was on it. Mika was watching it, myself was watching it, and one morning I come out here, my God, I see it underneath the tree, well eat up. And when you look at it, guys, it was so red, and I was saying, my God, the bird say, who? I'm first in you guys. So now these two that is right here, where I can get a stick, or I can try to go up right here and just stand up and get a little thing and pull it to me. I'll be watching them, because what I noticed, the black stripes start to come on it. So you know it's not too far from ready. So I don't know if the birds will first me this time, but let's see. Let's see how it goes. So Altia, if you're still here, are you guys having avocado now? I don't see anybody down here down this side eating it, but I see persons up your way putting out lovely avocado. I love avocado, especially when you're having a little plain rice and you have a slice of avocado. And if you have plantain, you have two slices of fried plantain. You don't want anything much with that. Maybe you can get a piece of saltfish with some nice tomato, onion, sweet pepper, a little black pepper, just to go alongside with that, and you are good to go. And of course, if you have your table tomato, you can have a few slices at the side, and that's good enough for me. But for this season, I didn't get a lot of apples this season. I didn't eat no star apple this season that is gone, and what else? I didn't get any Nesberry. Wow, it's a lot of things that pass this season that I love that I didn't get to partake of. Yes, thank God. Guys, I guess you can see the tree moving to see that I'm having a little breeze here. Wow, it's so nice to be here enjoying this. Get a young man go up there and put a plastic bag around it, mom. Okay, I'll ask my grandson to do so. I'll ask my grandson to do so. Thank you for that input, Joseph. That is why it is good for us to talk, because sometimes if we don't talk, we don't know what we can do. So that is why I'm telling you we can't be too old to learn. So sometimes we just have to say something in order to hear something. But you know, what I notice too sometimes a person don't know a thing and somebody give them instruction or some encouragement and they do so and they get ahead. And you know, you don't have to call the person's name, but they don't acknowledge and said, well, I didn't know to do this and somebody shared the knowledge with me and so I'm sharing it with someone else. You know, last night I was listening to somebody and to be honest, that person is what we would call a big YouTuber, but I fell asleep and leaving my gadget running on the person. I listened to big YouTuber, but it's persons that is saying things that can really motivate me or teach me something and stuff like that. So I was there and that person always brings some good contents, I'm telling you. But I don't know for some reason. I don't know if someone was trying to sabotage the person's channel or I don't know what happened, but I saw where the person put up something about demonetizing, and I was saying to myself, I did not comment on the channel, but I was saying to myself, oh my God, why would someone want to do something like that for a person that is doing so good and so many persons look up to and listen to? And he was saying he's not going to stop do what he is doing. And persons were encouraging him because I was reading the comments. While he was here talking, I was just scrolling through the comment section and reading the comments that he made. And I was there and I was saying to myself, oh my God, this street is not really so easy. But there and then you have like good persons, clean hearted persons, person who love to see what others are doing, and would try to help them, tell them where they go wrong, and tell them what they should, the do's and the don'ts. Anyway, the person keep doing what he's doing. So every now and then, even sometimes when I'm going to my bed, and to be honest, my little grandson, he like to go on that. And even sometimes when he comes in, he try to go over my contents or her mother's content, his mother's content, and listen. And I was saying I like the way how he try. He don't try to go on stuff like would show you to dance and all those things as a young little boy. He try to listen to positive things, and that is what I love about him. So anyway, the person was there and persons were encouraging him and encouraging him, and he was saying like people were glad that that happened. People were like rejoicing. And I'm saying to myself, if we see someone is doing good, we should be happy with them and try to motivate them and try to say, yes, you are going in the right direction, or you are saying the right thing, or you are on the right track. But if you see someone fall, you should at least feel a sense of discomfort with that person if you are a clean hearted person or if you mean the person's well. And I was saying, my God, why would someone try to rejoice over someone's downfall? That is not nice. Anyway, I was there, and yesterday I realized that the person said he get an email in the morning about 4 o'clock saying, and it was not 2 weeks, guys. I don't think it even reached a week since he showed that. And J. Brown say, you ever visit Latoya yet, ma'am, and see how much people she help and they do the same thing to her? I have never visited her live stream, but I don't know why is it that persons always try to tear down each other. I don't know why. And this is not a good sign. So that is why, you see, if we are into a circle and that circle is progressing slowly but positively, I think that is good. Because you see, sometimes my parents always says that too much rat didn't dig a good hole. Even if you have a yard with a lot of children, for a person who have 10, 12 children, you know that whenever something goes wrong, it's hard for you to know unless you see, because this one is going to say is not him or is not she and stuff like that. But I'm really sorry to hear about that situation. So anyway, the person said after he put up the email with the things that they said to the person and the do's and the don't, right away he said in the morning another content creator reached out to him, give him some encouragement, tell him what to do and what not to do. Then another one reached out, he called their names because they wasn't afraid of their name being called. So what he did, he was congratulating them and thanking them on what they do. And he said another small content creator reached out to him. And he said, to be honest, he have never watched that small content creator, and he didn't know that that small content creator did like respect such a person. So he said he reached out to him and he tell him what he should do, and he did just that. But that person want to be remain like anonymous, then he don't want to be published, his name to be published. And you know what he said yesterday morning 4 o'clock? He hear a sound from his phone, and when he get up, it was to say they are sorry and his monetization has turned on back. And trust me, he was there talking, but I didn't get to catch on the live when he was live. So I was in my bed listening of the good things and how he was saying thanks to those people who tell him where he did wrong, what he did wrong, and what to do, and he do it. And I'm telling you, it didn't take a week. The monetize, the dollar sign come back on, and you can see where the channel members start to text and persons start to congratulate him. So I'm telling you, the street is not easy. But you see, the Bible tell you that if you have a clean hands and a pure heart, you shall see God. So you see, whatever you are doing or we are doing, let us do it with love. Let us be genuine. Let us see others as we would see ourselves. Let us do unto others as we would have them do unto us. Let us not give a person what they does not deserve. And I'm telling you, he was just there congratulating and thanking the persons who help him, who show him what to do and how to reply and all that stuff. And trust me, before the week reached to the time that it was turned off, it turned on back. And I was there listening and listening until I fell asleep. And when I wake up, as I said, it was in the 2 o'clock. So what I did was to just take up my tablet and go and plug it in. And I was saying, my God, it is good to do good and to treat others the same way that you would like them to treat you. So quickly it was on. And I don't know none of the persons. I don't know the content creator. I don't know the persons that have helped him, but I watch their channel. No, some people don't talk about the help they get. They only the help they give, and that is not right. So I appreciate him a lot, and I look up to that person more to know that someone have reached out to him and helped them, and he have publicly say he thanked them, and he said he wish he could thank the other person, but the person don't want to be published, and I am saying that is how it should be. So sometimes persons help us and they don't want others, the public, to know. But what they do, they openly say, well, I got help from somebody and I got advice from somebody and it worked and I thank them. And if persons are in that similar situation, it is saying so true, persons are in that similar situation, and if they reach out to me, I can give them some advice. Because, guys, for instance, I'm using myself as a reference. I help Mika with her live stream by hosting it and stuff like that. I don't know a lot about the YT streets. So now that I start my channel, and I would glad if someone could say, well, you need to do more of that. You need to say more like this. As long as it's a genuine help that can help me, I would gladly appreciate it. And if when I do or say what they are saying to me and I see that it works, maybe the person don't want his or her name to be published, but I would gladly come out and say I was glad when someone encouraged me to do this and I did just that and it's working and you know yourself. I thank you and I'm happy you did. But sometimes you help persons to do things and the person know what you said and it work out and then they come and they boast and they said, well, I didn't know to do that and I try and I do it for myself and it work out, so I help Dick and I help Tom and I help Harry. That is not nice. And the Bible tells us that we should give to Caesar what is due to Caesar. So if someone help me, I'm not saying you because I don't want anyone to be offended. I'm saying if someone help me to do something as that person, get that help and it works and he come and he say it, well, that's all. That's what I would do because gratitude is a must. Mika say, how I don't have luck with people. Anything I don't know, I ask Google. That is it. Because if someone, for instance, no, I have this pineapple ginger syrup in my glass right here. And if someone, for instance, because I'm using myself as a reference, come to me and said to me, how do you make that pineapple ginger syrup? And I tell that person, it doesn't give me any right to be picking up my chest and say, well, Dick didn't know how to make the pineapple ginger syrup, and I show her. No, that doesn't give me the right to say that by bigging up my chest. But if Dick feels it fit to say, I didn't know how to make pineapple ginger syrup, and if he want to say, well, I asked Miss Gay and she showed me and it worked, it's fine. Or if he want to say, well, I didn't know to make pineapple ginger syrup and I asked someone and they gladly tell me, that is also good. I'm not going to vex because they didn't call my name, but I will pleased to know that Dick didn't know how to do such thing, and I showed Dick, and Dick do it, and it work, and then I would feel into myself, wow, I am glad I was able to do something to let someone know how to do it. That's how life work. All right. Sometimes going to church, and sometimes you hear some persons or a group go up and they sing a song and it touch you. I mean, it's saying same, and it touch you. You feel a sense of humor. When those persons come down or when church over, you could call that person if you know what gratitude means and say, I thank you for that song that you sing today because it touched me and it means something to me. That is a good thing, guys, because you are showing the person gratitude. Because trust me, sometimes when even the choir members them sing a song before I was on the choir, my God, sometimes it touch you. You feel all the bumps them on your body getting cold, and you are saying, my God, and you start to sing along with them. And sometimes I remember one time I go to church and a sermon was preached, and that sermon touched me so good. And it wasn't the pastor. And when the young man finished and church was over, I called him and I said, what you preach about today, I was having doubt of what you was preaching about. And when the part that you said, don't have doubt in yourself, if you have a business plan, go ahead with it and it would work. And I just say, thank you, Jesus. And when I say to him, he say, I was glad. I am glad that I could do something for you. Look like February people don't have luck, says Mika. Well, everybody at times have some bad looks and some good looks. But I tell you something. Yeah, I hear them sing a song, and in that song they said something like, "The realest people get the hardest fight," and that is it. I see that as something that is true because of as as Mika is saying too, as Joseph was saying, if I have ever visit the young lady's live stream and see how she helped people and what it they did to her, that is just to show that if you don't have a good mind, then you're not going to help others who are struggling. And if you help them and then that happened to you, that is to show that the realest people get the hardest fights. But yep, that song is for me. I hear a pastor once was saying, and I saw persons looking at him. He was saying he loved that song, but he don't know who sing it. That says, "Dirty heart can't sweep with broom" or something like that. And persons were looking at him, and then some persons tell him who sing it, and he say he loved that song. But some persons who claim that they might be too holy, they were looking at the pastor. And that man that I was, that content creator that I was listening to last night, he was singing that on the thing that he was doing, and he was saying, "Dirty heart can't sweep with broom," and, or something like that. I don't know the song, but trust me, it's not like no word chewing, but it's the truth. And they always say the realest people get the hardest fight, because sometimes when you look how hard persons work to build their channel and to the things that is happening to them, it's really true. And not only like content creator, even in life, sometimes persons have a job and they might be struggling from way down in the job. And as soon as God help those person or that person to, like say, get an upliftment, maybe get a supervisory, or get a little of uplifted, then maybe they were at the bottom of the floor and then they gone up to a step higher and they are working so hard. Persons start to fight them. So what you notice in life, it's not just content creator. You notice it in churches, you notice it at the workplaces. Blessings, Miss Blake. How are you at work? Saying hi. Thank you so much, Denise. Happy to have you. Please be safe on your job now, and I was glad you can be at your job and you can pop in to say hi. I really and truly appreciate it. And I am doing great. I'm sitting here underneath the mango tree, enjoying the cool breeze from the atmosphere. So, guys, in everything, even in, you find these things like in the workplaces, you find these things even in school, you find it in churches, everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, you find it. Everywhere you go, you find it. And I don't know why it have to be like this. But I don't think when a person should work hard for what they have, somebody should try to fight them down and to tear them down. And Mika is saying that's why people must be humble. You can be up today and tomorrow you're down. And Mika is saying, Denise, welcome. I can remember, and I always talk about that, and sometimes I laugh because I always say to somebody, to be honest, Mika, I always say to your big brother because he was like on the hype side. And I always say to him, I don't laugh when the tail of the cow is cocked up in the back. Denise Reynolds is saying, blessings, Mika. I laugh when it comes down. When it drop down, that's the time I laugh. And he get very vexed and angry when I say that. And guess what, guys? After a time, he learned what I was saying and he come back and say something different to me. Same way some Mika, truth. So I don't think when a person tries to work from the bottom, all right. Why I say about the hypeness and persons are to be humble. I remember this man, and I have to laugh. All the times I laugh about it. He has his son, and his son was doing business, and he was excelling. And he went to church, and when he went to church, and it was testimony time, and I don't see where that come into testimony. But to be honest, I visit the church, but I don't laugh at things, whether it is good or it is bad in church. But to be honest, when I come home and sit and examine the foolishness, I laugh at my home. I don't know if I have sinned, but I do. But not in the church. So he was saying, praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord. I thank God for where my son reached in life. Because where my son reached, he will never come down. And persons were looking at him. And I was saying to myself, but what is this? I think testimony was to talk about the goodness of God, what He have done for you, what you have been through, even some sickness, and the good Lord help you to be back on your feet. I don't think it's about boasting and talking about material things and stuff like that. But that was just going through my mind. And to be honest, guys, after a time, that same person that the father said, where he reach, he will never come down. I see him reach to a point where he has to stand beside somebody and wait until them draw them cigarette and almost reach to the butt. He stretches his hand to get a few draw from it, and I just shake my head and say, my God, what a mighty God we serve. And I said, wonder if he can see from his grave to see that what he was saying, it no works so because his son come right back down to where he was. So guys, it's best to humble. If you see where I used to go to school barefoot, I'm not lying. Because in those days, if your parents say them not have it, if them have it, and them not buy a shoes for you until September, you know, so you have to go to school barefoot. And them don't care. Because when I come to think of it, I realize they don't care. Because when I have my children and if I see a pair of shoes going bad, and if I didn't even have a dollar put down to do certain things, I am going to use it. I use it and buy shoes to put on my children foot. Because one thing with me, I don't care what a person want to say about me when I was having children, but don't talk anything bad about my children. So what I do, I try to go any and any way. When I say any and any way, if I even have a one pair of slippers on my foot, and I know that is the one I walk barefoot in the yard. If I'm going to the shop, I walk barefoot, so I know I can push my foot in it when I'm going out. But I not going to make my children go on a school barefoot and people for talk things about them. So when I look at it, I was saying like my parents, them them didn't care because they could do better because I was the only child. So them just didn't care, or I don't know if them didn't know better or what. But hyping, boasting about the things you have, I don't see where it makes sense and saying you can't reach back because when God get ready, when God says enough is enough, no matter how high you are, He will bring you low. He will bring you low to let you know that you are to be humbled. So, my mother used to say the humblest calf, he gets the most milk. Humble yourself. Persons who know genuine love and stuff like that, they will say, you know, I'm going to help this person because I see that this person is humble. But you see, sometimes when you see persons hyping, you look at some youngster now, I'm just using that as a reference, going to school, like all this incident now about the clocks and step on it and what happened. That's a part of hypeness, you know. That's a part of hypeness, so the hypeness doesn't work. Excuse me a minute, guys. The hypeness don't work. Yeah, it also happened to me too. Oh my God, I am back, guys. Sorry about that. So let us be humble and just watch Him to work for us. Or one person come here and he makes a comment. I am grateful because guess what? They didn't have to come here, or you guys didn't have to come here if you didn't want to. So I have to welcome you guys with open arms, and I have to thank you even for commenting because you could be here just listening and not saying a word. So I, sorry about that, guys. It was music. So then, when the music, I have to mute because I don't want to be in any problem. And because the main road is just a little behind me there, if anything draw their brakes too hard, you will hear, so you know that I am nowhere from the main. So when I hear the music like coming from way down the road or up the road, I try to stop it before it just reach, because some persons, they drive hard, so by the time you know it, everything would be on the live stream. So we are to learn, we must learn to be humble. And I am asking the good Lord to help me that I humble myself before Him and before mankind, and help me to be thankful, help me to be grateful, and help me to show gratitude, because guess what? Gratitude is a must. And we are to give to others what we would like them to give unto us or to do unto us. One thing my mother teach me, and I'm happy for that. She says to me, if I have something and I think that it is not good enough for me, don't you dare take it and give it to someone else. So I don't do that. And she's saying, if you don't like something for yourself, don't try to do it to others, because you wouldn't like them to do certain things to you. So I learn from there and I take those lessons. And although she is gone, the last of this month will be 32 years since she left me, but I still cherish the thoughts that she gave me. I still have them. The memory still lives on, because I look and I learn and I see that it was some good lessons. The right lessons that she should have taught me anyway. She did not, but I can't hold her guilty, because she's not here for me to say, that I have this wit against you. But I am just looking and saying to myself, maybe she didn't know better to give me the right lessons at the right time when she should have give it to me, because maybe some things that I find myself in, or some things that I do, I would not do them. It was music again, guys. A vehicle was coming down the road and it was so loud. So what I did have to do was to mute again, because I don't want this music get me into any trouble with YT. So I have to just mute whenever I hear them. So it's going away around the corner there and I can hear the beat of it, but thank God I'm not hearing the words. I don't know why they have to play their music so loud. I don't know if it won't trouble their ears, but it is what it is. So loud that you would think it's a dance skipping or stuff like that. But I just want to thank those who was here with me. I'm not ending. I am still going to sit here and see if I will get a new set of visitors. And for those who are still here, I want to give you thanks for still being here with me. I can't see the amount of thumbs up that I get, but I give God thanks. I give God thanks for them. Mika, how many thumbs up have you seen? JP say, I did. How did you really feel? Time when mom I left you, if you can really remember. How did you really feel? Time when mom left you, if you can really remember. Mama's handprints is saying thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up. I am telling you, Joseph, it was a Tuesday like today, and I take her to the private doctor because she wasn't feeling well. But what I noticed when I was going with her to the doctor, she could not have walked at that time. So me and my cousin, now, we hold hands together and let her sit. But my cousin, because he was younger than I do, he was tired. So I asked him to help me to get her on my back because the vehicle could not come down to the gate where we were living. So we had to walk a little distance up the road to get her in the car. When I was going, Joseph, I realized instead of walking, like my foot was going down. But because I didn't have any experience of what they call dead weight, I didn't know what it was. So I take her and I put her in the car. And when I went to the doctor examined her. But it was a good doctor. He didn't charge me any money. He says I must take her to the Black River Hospital. But what I noticed, the driver that was carrying us was driving harder than I have ever seen him drive. So I was praying and asking the good Lord to help us that we travel safe. And I was saying, why is he driving like that? But when we reached there now, we told the porters that she was sick and she cannot walk, so they get a stretcher. So when they put her there, but I'm telling you, these hospitals, they're so careless. And it's not just now they are handling patients like that. And I was there each time I have to go and I have to be trying to quarreling with them to say a patient is there on the stretcher and so forth. And Joseph, when they do come and push my mother, when they do come and push my mother into the examination room, I saw my mother look up and I saw her eyes roll over 3 times and that was it. And she closed her eyes and I was like, Mama, Mama, Mama. And she not answer me, squeeze her, me try shake her. And the doctor, can you sit up? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? And I shine light. And she not quint. And they have this little thing like a hammer. As I'm talking, you hear my voice coming up because the ignorance is coming. And I look at the doctor and I said, she's dead. I say it in a tone of voice. I said, she's dead. And he, no, she will be fine. She will be fine. And I knock her knee and all those things. Can you feel me knocking and all these things? And I just turned my eye to the nurse and said, nurse, is she not dead? And the nurse said, yes. And guys, a piece of anger boiled in me. And my cousin was looking through the window because they did say it's only me alone to come in. So she was outside looking at the window. And when she see that, she hurriedly come inside. Because, guys, I did want to tear that young doctor in pieces. Because they were so negligent. And he was trying to tell me that she will be fine when she's dead. Joseph, I did want to hold him and give him 2 right hands. But when my cousin looked through the window and see that I was angry, she hurriedly run in there and I start to cry. And guys, I cry from Black River straight home. And the driver was so good. He said to me that he won't drive at my end so because where I live, he could drive a different way and reach to my house before he reached to his. And welcome, welcome, Juba. Thank you so much for coming. Happy to have you here. And guys, he drive up because my mother was from the top of the district and I was living down at the bottom in another district. So he drive there and let me stop where my relatives is and then I will see persons on the street and I would tell them, and Joseph, when I go home, I did not eat. I leave my house like about 8 o'clock in the morning and trust me, I don't eat that day. I was just crying. I was just crying. And you know what, Joseph? When I sit down, it's like if I don't want to go and use the bathroom, it's like I'm not to get up. I don't know if it was because I was the only child, but Joseph, I just feel like to just sit down and just looking to see if I would see my mom coming back. And I would cry day and I would cry night. And trust me, guys, it may be about 4 years now since I stopped crying. Mika can tell you. Every 31st of March, I would sit down and I would cry. I wouldn't eat any dinner. And if somebody give me something, they may feel like I am ungrateful. But I will say thank you, but I'm not in any talking with them. When it reached to Mother's Day, it rather worse. No matter what my kids give me and if they want to take me out, I refuse. I would tell them thank you and put it down there. I wouldn't open it. I would be just crying and looking out of space. And I always tell them try not to say anything to me on Mother's Day. Just let me stay whether in the room or if I want to go around the back. And I would sit down and I would cry and I would stay by myself. Believe me, it's about 4 years now since I stopped crying. When it reached on the 13th of September when it's her birthday, I dare saw me cry again. And when it reached to the date when she buried, I dare saw me cry again. Trust me, guys. I cried so much. Sometimes I sit down and sometimes I don't eat. I don't even want to cook. And like some persons would come because sometimes you have some nice, genuine friends, And my kids were small. Mika didn't born as yet, and the other one, she was going into 3 years old. And guys, sometimes my friends would come and they would help me to like rake up the yard. They would cook for the other bigger kids and for my husband then to eat because him always live up bush, him always go up bush, him always gone on the farm. And I would sit down there and I did have a big pear tree. That's where I would sit down and get the shade. And if the sun catch me, I would maybe get up and go and sit on the veranda. But guys, Joseph, I had a rough time. I cried so hard and persons would beg me to eat. And sometimes as I taste the food, I just put it down. Sometimes persons would come, but I did have you have some nice, good neighbors. They would come around from time to time, help me to go around, encourage me and church people. But you see, by the time them don't talk to me, I'm gone back in a my little corner. My God, man. So I don't know how persons and Joseph, Juba is saying blessings to you, Joseph. I don't know how some people advantage their kids. And you know another thing, Joseph, I didn't want to go to Black River, none at all. Because you see, when I reached to the hospital, ignorance used to grow. Like if I have to drive past there, as soon as I reach next to there, it's like my heart will beat like this because I used to have a terrible feelings against there. Even when my daughter was to have her first child, as I see the vehicle reach near there, my spirit grew cross. But now, when I pass there, I just shake my head and laugh. If I have to drive past there now, I just shake my head and laugh. God no. I do understand how you feel until now. It still hurt when you remember. That is how I feel when I remember my father and my sister. And Joseph is saying, greetings, Juba. And you see, sometimes, guys, I always tell my children, but because of the situation now, where if you don't go to the clinic, the government clinics, or if you feel sick and you don't go to the hospital, so you keep going like to the private doctor and you pass, it gives them a long time for you to bury. If they would want to bury you in, say, a time frame of 2 weeks, because they will say they have to do a court martial or whatever it name or autopsy because maybe you pass sudden. I don't like the hospital because even though the treatments of these hospital, I don't know if it's everywhere, but God no, it's unbearable and it's unbelievable. Sometimes persons go to the hospital, they go there for checkup or stuff like that, and it's a case where they have to admit them. You know, sometimes some have to sit up in wheelchairs or chair for 3, 4 days for them to get a bed. So you imagine you're feeling sick and you would like to stretch out to see if you can get a little comfort, and you have to be sitting in a waiting area for some 2 or some 3 nights just sitting there. My God, man, these things is terrible. And the way how they have been treating patients is like, I don't know what to say, because if you have a good dog, you're going to treat it properly. So, and if you have any animal where you have and you love nature and care for that animal, you're going to treat that animal good. So, it's rough. It's really rough, Joseph. But, and to be honest, too, maybe because I didn't have any sister or any brother, it just give me a dull feelings. Even sometimes after she passed and I am crying, I said maybe if we did have a sister, we would just hug up each other, or a brother, and we would just cry together. Maybe I would feel better because I would know that I have a strong shoulder to lean on. But boy, it was rough. She did pass and leave sisters, nieces, nephews, and one brother. But my God, when I look, and my cousin that she grew, because she grew one of her niece, because that sister, my mother's sister, have 12 kids. So my mother said when she look and see that she didn't have any, one of her other sister take two of those children and she take one. My cousin now have a twin. She keeps the girl and my mother keeps the son. My God, the boy went with me to the hospital, and all when him see me a cry, guys, him don't cry. Every day when me sit down and I cry, him don't cry. And my God, you see this Sunday when my mother bury, and you see when him see the casket low, and I hear him shout out and him say, Jesus Christ, mama really gone? Guys, him run away. Him run from the burial ground. Him don't wait to see it cover. And when I reach home after everything done, his two eyes were like blood. His two eyes them red like blood. And you know, guys, all along I was saying I don't know if because I cried too much, I didn't even have my mother's ID or my father's ID or something like that. And you know, it's about 2 years ago he come here. First he tell me, say, Gay, you know, so me still have mama and papa. I walk within my purse. I will say, what you mean by that here? You don't realize so you miss their ID. I may say yes, but me I wonder where them they may I wonder if because me cries too much or so, me throw away or burn up stuff. And my God, he still have them up until now, and it's my mother and my father. And I have to laugh. Guys, I didn't know that I would get over it. So I don't know how some persons have them parents and them treat them parents bad and them disrespect them parents or their grandparents. Most time I was saying, boy, I would glad if my mother was alive, even to be combing her hair, even to be doing something to her, no matter how simple it is. But man, thank God today I can. At one point, I really was kind of getting angry, but thank God I can talk about it and I don't break down in tears, but sometimes I just smile. So that is how it goes, Joseph. Juba, sorry to ignore you, but I was here talking about Joseph. I hope you're having a good day as I am here sitting underneath my mango tree here, enjoying some of the breeze. How is your day going up there? Are you guys getting rain? I haven't talked to any of my friends up there since we would WhatsApp, but that's it. I don't make any call or anything because sometimes when we are talking, it's like we want to talk for the whole day. So if I don't have the time for that, I don't do any calling. I hope you are doing good. Hope you are okay. And I am happy to see you here. What's the weather like at your end? Is it breezy, sunny, or rainy? It is a little bit breezy here, as you can see. The tree moving, sometimes it's a little harder. So that is why I choose to sit here, because in the house it is very hot and you have to be using the fan, and you know that is more bill when you have to be running the fan. And sometimes, to be honest, it's like it's hot breeze, hot air coming from the fan. So I love it on the outside here. But then after the sun come down and reach to here, I can no longer sit here. And Juba is saying, love you, Mika. And Juba is saying, amen. So, guys, I am telling you, when you lose a loved one to the grave, it's not an easy thing. It's not easy, especially if you love such person. To me, when you go to the hospital, your death sentence. I think so. Persons going there, but depending on how ill they are and come out and live years after. But my mom was ill for he take ill after my father passed because my and a short period of time. Welcome, Best Beans. Good afternoon, host and chat. Good afternoon, Best Beans. Thank you so much for coming. Happy to have you here. My father passed, Joseph, at 1990, the 11th of May. And by 1992, the 31st of March, my mother passed. So you can just imagine I wasn't full out of a pain, and there comes another pain. My God. And Juba is saying, okay, the weather is hot. It's not too hot here and it's not too cold. Thank God for that. I love this kind of weather because if you notice, I am not sweating. If I was inside, I would be sweating. So I am happy for this kind of weather that I can sit underneath the tree here. So, depending on how sick they are, Joseph, and Best Beans is saying, how are you doing, host? I am giving God thanks. I was getting a bit angry not long ago, but it wasn't for was for about maybe 5 or 6 minutes as I was here talking about my mom, and Joseph was asking me how I feel. So I was telling him the feeling I got when the doctor let her die and was saying to me, can you sit up? Can you feel the pain? Tell me where you're feeling the pain. Can you hear me? When the lady eye was already closed and the breath left her body. This means, to be honest, I did feel like just catch that doctor and give him two right hand. But when my cousin was watching me through the window and she know how I will behave if I get real angry, she hurriedly run inside and hug me and tell me to ease myself. Best Beans is asking how is the chat room. I don't understand. Oh, maybe you're saying Best Beans. Maybe you're saying Best Beans, Juba. Oh my God. Maybe you're saying Best Beans, how are you? But I know that is a, what you call it now? A typing error. Because I know that you're sure that that you spell there, it doesn't fit any one description that is here. So I can attest that you're saying, how are you doing, Best Beans? Mika, I don't know if you want to remove it or it can stay. I don't know. But I'm sure everyone know that maybe it's Best Beans you're saying. Was dealing with your video, mom. I set it for tomorrow. Okay, no problem. Thank you. And Juba is saying, okay, right now I'm here sweating. I am not sweating. Thank God. If you see there, you can see that the tree is blowing a little. I am not sweating and I give God thanks. So it's not that hot here, so I have to give God thanks for his great mercy and the privilege that he has granted unto us, that and the breeze that he provide us with. I don't have the blue. Okay. Maybe it maybe it can stay. I don't know if it will be a problem. But I just have a feeling that he was referring to best beans, and then the typing error comes in, because that name that I see there, I don't think any of those persons are here. Best beans is saying, Mika, what's up? Best beans, I don't know if you see that comment. I don't think it will be a problem to the live stream. If you think so, I don't know if you could move it up for me. Oh my God. But I just think he was referring to you, Best Beans, and that type when he was typing that was coming in. And Mika is saying, Bess, it's killing me, laugh out loud. My breast is killing me, laugh out loud. Just use some olive oil and rub to the nipple of it. Because they are going up in age. That is what happened. Your body started to change. So you just use that and leave it and don't trouble it. Oh my God. I used to have that same problem until it leaves me. Nothing not helping. But you don't put the olive oil on it, Nika. Oh my God. Watch what you type. Thank you. I was just saying maybe he was trying to say this means I'm not sure, but that comes up. Nika, I'm muted. And Joe, I don't know about the ice maker. And Joseph is saying I lost my father and sister 30 years now. I really don't like to talk about those two people because I cry all the time. I love my sister to death, I'm telling you. That's how it is. That's how it is, Joseph. When we lose our loved one to the grave, it's hard. It's really hard. Music. You know, Joseph. But it is what it is. The good Lord knows everything best. Oh my God. Mika, is it hurting or it's just tender? Which one of them? Is it hurting you or it just get tender? Why is this video looking like this? Wonder if it's the breeze or it's the internet. Mika, you come back with that today. Tall man. I don't like persons come on my live stream and label it like that. No offense, tall man, but I'm just saying. Good afternoon to you and welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming. That's what I'm telling her to Best Beans. That's what I am telling her. Oh boy. Nothing remains the same. Mika, I really don't know what to tell you about the eyes. Oh boy, Best Beans is saying hello to Tallman. And Mika is saying Tallman and laughing out. And Mika, Mika is saying I'm only 30 years old. It doesn't matter. You're not a teenager anymore. Oh my God, if I laugh here today, I cry. Oh my God, Mika is saying I'm only 30 years old. Joseph is saying, tall man, big up yourself. Oh boy. It doesn't matter, Mika. Doesn't matter. If you notice some persons are 70 and things that I might go through, pains that I am feeling, they don't go through nothing like that. And Joseph is saying, tall man, big up yourself. And Mika said, Joseph, it's not my eyes today. I feel like crying. Oh my God. Everybody go through life changes a different type of way. And we don't come here to be on the same page forever. Bless girl is peeping. Oh my God, make a shout out quick that I'm only 30. Oh my God. Ah boy. Sometimes Mika when Mika said, bless girl, what's for lunch? Sometimes when you go even to the doctor places or to the hospital and you see how some little children diagnosed with some type of sickness, my God, you wonder. You wonder why. J. Brown said, what you feel like crying for, can tell, I wish, I will listen. Breast girl say, no lunch maker, send some tasty patties for me. And to be honest, bless girl, I don't know, but I rather the juicy beef patties, I don't know why. I rather the juicy beef over the tasties. And Mika say, bless girl, you don't know the thing. Bless girl say, you know the thing. Mika, you love tasties patties. I don't like the tasties patties. I love the juicy beef patty. I eat any patties, okay. But I'm telling you the truth. I love juicy beef patties, but trust me, I don't like the chicken patties. The chicken patties, they're not nice. And Mika said Joseph P and elsewhere. Oh boy. Use the olive oil and just massage the nipple of your breast, and I think it will help a little bit. And don't play with it. Because, guys, sometimes we do some things and it hurt our bodies. I remember one time I didn't know that these little things, that those little black things in the navel, Mika said juicy cheese patties. Guys, I didn't know that those little things in your navel, if you try to pick it out, it would be a problem. So when I was a child growing up now, because my navel is not pushed out, so I always push my hand in there because I was wondering what is it if it's dirt. Don't remember I ever eat tasty before. Okay. So guys, I would sit down and I would be picking it and I would be picking it and I would be picking it because as I tell you before, things that your parents supposed to like tell you and enlighten and educate you on, they don't. And Josie said, I did not hear Mika say she feel. I did not say she feel like crying. Why you asking her for food for? Oh, don't you hear Mika say she feel like crying? Why you asking her for food for? Go turn your hands, bless girl. Bless girl say, when I was in Jamaica, I bought up to 3.5 dozen patties. 2 dozens was for me. Wow, my God. Oh, and the oh that those 2 dozens was like for you and your family, and the rest was for others. Mika is laughing. So guys, I sit down there and I was like picking the things from my neighbor, and then my neighbor start to hurt. My neighbor start to hurt. Mika is laughing. My neighbor start to hurt, guys, and then I tell my mother that my navel is hurting me and it get real tender. When she look at it, she have to put some powder in there and tell me not to pick it out. And she didn't tell me what it was for, you know. You see, after a time, I start to dig the navel again after every pain and something gone. And guys, and bless girl is saying, Joseph is Mika. Me ask what for lunch. And bless Mika is laughing at bless girl. And guys, to be honest, she don't tell me that those stuff was to be in the neighbor. So I shouldn't move them and bless best beans is saying bless girl welcome. So guys, trust me, is when I have my baby, my first child, and after the neighbor get well, the nurse would tell me that we should grate some nutmeg and stuff it in the navel. And I realized that each time that is drying, it drying there. So I realized, and she said I'm to pat it to see if everything is okay. And after doing so, that is why I know that it was those things that was in the navel, and because I pick it out, that's why I was in problem. So there's a lot of things that they should have educated us on, and they did not. Bless girl, Mitch is a straw away from me now. Me no want to go up too far. Bless girl, type again for me. Miss Gay, everyone have a blessed day. Okay. Okay, bye, bless girl. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the time you spend. Josie says somebody is lying, and I don't know who. Bless girl said, bless best beans, blessings. And Mika said, no lunch, I just eat 3 boiled eggs. Best girl is saying best, and best beans is saying blessing, best girl. And Mika is saying, okay, bless girl later. Oh my God, Joseph, not easy. Joseph having me cracking up here. Bless girl say, Joseph, got to your bed. Go to your bed. Bye, bless girl. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. So, guys, even those things that could cause a problem, they don't sit down and tell you, and they know how children stay. Because sometimes children do the darnest things, you know. Children do the darnest thing. I remember one time I was picking shelling peanuts, the plant, and my fifth child was there. And each time I remember, I have to laugh. And you know what that girl do? She pick up one of those peanut grain and she stuck the thing up in her nose, you know, guys. She stuck the peanut grain up into her nose. And after a time, I see her just trying to pick the nose. So I was wondering, what is it? And guys, when I look, I see that it was red. And I was wondering then, why is that side of the nostril so red and the other one is not like that? But anyway, guys, I try to put a hair curl up there, the part that you would hold into your hands to push in the hair. When I do that, I realize it kind of tough. So I was saying, what is that? But I try and I try. Guys, after I try moving the thing and tell her to blow, it's the big grain of peanut that fly out of her nostril. I give her a good whopping. Mika, you know, easy. 3 eggs. You don't hear anything yet, best means. Mika is a lover of egg and sausage. When Mika was pregnant with her daughter, that's her first child. When Mika go and buy even a dozen egg, that's two cooking. Two cooking best beans. And it's done. Oh my God. And bless girl said, Jay Brown, you're very supportive. No, sir, everybody yard you be. You need your own channel now. Can I tell you? He's very supportive. That's why I say he's the king of YT. Jay Brown say, you see you, bless girl, you won't stop people and going to fix your business for you. Bless girl say, Mika, 3 eggs, can't full belly. And best means is saying, JB's real supportive indeed. That's true, man. And bless girl is saying, JB, sometimes, you know, guys, like how you see he's so supportive. And maybe if he start his channel, yeah, maybe, uh, I don't want to say anything bad. Yeah, maybe he will get the support. But I'm going to stop talk about that because I don't want to get in any trouble. As I say that, I remember there was this man in a ear. And guys, anywhere persons have people that pass, calories, calories. You hear that, Mika? Calories. Because I hear that the yellow part of the egg do that. Blessed girl said, I will support him straight. That is true. Some persons will, and some persons won't. And I tell you the thing, because sometimes when you know the truth, and they say the truth will set you free, the Bible says it. Sometimes persons will support you, but if they see that you are, it's like you are going to succeed, then they stop, and that's the plain truth. Let me talk for you, Miss Gay. Okay, talk, Cherise. But anyway, that man, anywhere persons have their family member pass, he would go. Yes, bless girl. That's why you have to be careful because every turn you make, miss you. And I'm telling you guys, he was so supportive. There was not a person that passed and you don't see him. No matter how far they have their family member, and if there's a trip going, he would be always on that trip. He would always support. And guys, can I tell you that you see when he passed, the support was not good. So I'm just saying this to say that the support was not good, and I was surprised when I go and when I look at the support, because he support persons from all walks of life. Even if he don't know them and he knows somebody for them and there's a trip going, he would go. And when it's his time, when he passed, and when I go there, God know I have to shake my head. This girl said, when you see a person supportive like this, when it's their turn to create a channel, they have less supporters. I see that a lot of times. I am not saying nothing. I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing. Whitey is a serious street. Can I tell you? It teach you a lot of good things. It open your eyes towards certain things. It helps you in a certain way, and it brings you down in a certain way. So we have to just choose wisely, walk carefully, and don't try to bump into any traffic. And Blessed Girl said, JB, you see you, I'm going to hide from you. And Blessed Girl is saying, Amen. Oh my God. But it's really a blessing to know that by God's grace and God's mercy, we can sit down and can interact with each other. It's such a great feeling to know. So I give God thanks at all times. No, I'm still. Oh my God. Samika, why you never try do something else? Even steam a little seasoned rice with a little piece of saltfish in it and stuff like that. But it's true, don't say nothing. I don't say nothing wrong. I know that you don't say nothing wrong. By someone, some places people overlook as less than. Yes, that is so true. That is so true. And I was saying it early on before you come. I says even in the workplaces, persons are treated that way. It's not only on the street because you're on the pain. Okay. Not only on the street, sometimes even workplaces. I was saying today that sometimes persons are there from the bottom of the floor. They work so hard. And if persons see they make a step that they would go onto the top step, not the top step, the one to the bottom, just a little, what would you call it now? A little footstep up, it's a problem. And Josie say you can't hide no matter where you go. Say you can take that out of your mind and come better, blessed girl. Blessed girl saying, true best beans, come let me shake your hands. Even in workplaces, you see things like that. Because, for instance, a person would be there, and that person, hmm, blessed girl laughing, would be saying she get a job as a janitor, and they see that she do a good job. Just word speaking here. So after they seen such person doing a good job and they see that the person have the ability of doing something else, yes, they will move that person to a different area. Josie say, I'm not at, I don't understand that word house. You don't see me. I'm not at, I don't know what you're trying to type, Joseph, but, and you don't see me. Or it mean you, I'm not in a single house and you don't see me. Next time you're going to do a video, don't say it on your live. Yes, that's what I noticed. That sometimes that is another thing too. Sometimes when you talk too much, you will run out of luck and persons will fly with your idea. Just if you have a business idea. Say for instance, you're going to sell some clothes and you say to somebody, say, you know that I have a little dollar and I feel like I would go and buy two panties and sell. And next time you're gonna do a video, don't say it. Okay. And you would say to your friend, say, you know, say me have a little extra dollar, I don't want to eat it. So I'm going to buy some panties and walk around and sell it. Hey, do you know that persons who you consider to be your friend will just run with the idea and start selling panties before you? So when you might walk on certain lane, then say, you know, say, Jane start a sell panty and me just buy half dozen panty from Jane, but let me sample two of yours. That is so true. Yes, just do it because people in the bush and you don't know. I know, I realize. Keep your business idea to yourself and allow persons to see the manifestation. That is true. That is so true, best beans. Because I remember I have a shop and the shop was not in business because persons try to rent it and then they start to paying the rent good and then after a time they stop. So it's not mine, but my cousins them give it to me, said I can rent it to make myself a little living, to buy a little pound of sugar or whatever. I used to set upcoming live. I stop. People will run with your title. Vika looking. And Bless Girl is saying amen. Best Beans. Ambitious Jackie is saying hello, host and chat. Hello, Ambitious Jackie. Happy to see you. Welcome to the live stream and thank you so much for coming. So as I was saying, guys, you're wiping the floor in a supermarket then, or in a hospital, or some place. That's where you start. And Bless Girl is saying, Ambitious Jackie, blessings. Ambitious Jackie say, thumbs up. Done. Thank you for the thumbs up. Joseph is saying, good afternoon, Jackie, and welcome. Bless Girl is saying, Mika and laughing. Girl say, I'm out now. Okay, Bless Girl. Thank you. Ambitious Jackie say, hello, best beans, my darling. Set the live, then change the title when you're going to start up the live stream, Bless Girl, says Mika. Okay. And for instance, they see that you can do much more than mopping the floor. So they would maybe give you a test for you to do, and they see that you pass the test. So they take you to another level. Do you know that even some of your co-workers there will have a problem with you not mopping the floor and you're going to do something else? So in everything we do in life, I don't know why, if it's even in the marketplace, you're selling a few things, and somebody see that you may have a few customers that is genuine, they try. I don't know why, I don't know. But it's just a part of life. We just have to do what we can. Bibless girl says, best means we just have to we just have to try and just do the right thing and just ask God to guide us along the way as we go and take our time. Make a good idea, thanks, says Blessed Girls. Yes, that is what we are here for. And that is why I said I'm asking the Lord to just help me to be humble and to be patient and to be kind and just send kind and humble and loyal persons to help me, because as I'm not new on YT but new to my channels, to just give me good ideas and guide me as I go. And okay, bless girl. I'm not saying bye, I'm just saying okay. So each one teach one. So for instance, if you see me falling off the step, you can say to me, Miss Gay, don't walk on that side of the step because it will collapse with you. Step to the other side where it's more firm. That's how we should grow and that's how we should help each other. So a person's have an idea and you know that's not a right idea. You just tell the person the right thing to do and show that person and help that person to grow. And Jay Brown is saying, this, you eat off the lunch already? Let's girl say, who loves them leaving live stream and still? Who loves them leaving live stream and still here? I know of another person, and when That person say, bye everyone, I'm going, and when you say bye him, will you run me for miss? So that is why I'm saying to you, I am just going to say, okay, bless girl, I'm not going to say bye. Not yet, but soon, Joseph, says Best Beans. So Best Beans, this is how late you have your lunch. I know it's the one here and I know it's the two over there. You have to mind just take up your stomach. Ambitious Jackie is saying hello, bless girl. So Ambitious Jackie, how is the weather at your side today? I'm here just enjoying the little cool breeze underneath the tree here. And bless girl is laughing. We are having a little breeze, not much, but I give God thanks for it. So I can sit here and not sweating. If I was inside, I would be have to wipe in sweat like crazy. So I thank God for this mango tree here, this Julie mango tree. It create a good shade and God provided me with some breeze. So the sun hot house. Okay, the sun is hot here too, but guess what? Because I have the shady tree here, I just choose to sit here and enjoy the cool breeze from the atmosphere. If I was inside, I would be sweating like a pig because I don't know. Sometimes it's like the fan is blowing hot air. Best being say I'm not hungry yet, only sleepy. Wake up too early. Oh my God. Ambitious Jackie say, oh, I read that already. Josie say, no, the one and only blessed girl just can't leave. Oh my God, I'm telling you guys. So the sun is hot, but because God has provided this Julie mango tree here and it's a little breezy, I can just sit here and interact with you guys and enjoy the little breeze that is coming through. And I give God thanks for it because He knows exactly what to give us, and He's not giving us more than we can possibly bear because He knows that if I was here and the time was too hot, I would be just sweating. I will be just sweating. But my problem is this now, I need some water, so I have to ask for some water as I'm getting thirsty. I don't know if Mika is listening or she's sleeping, but I'm typing it in the chat here to see if she can send somebody with some water for me. So breezy and nice, guys. Wow. Sorry, I didn't have a little cut, although I don't know if they're still making cut. I don't know how many of you here know cut. Ambitious Jackie, do you know cut? I know my kids don't know cut, but I'm sure Joseph know what a cut is. I'm not sure if Best Beans know what is a cut, but if I did have a cut right here, I would do well underneath the mango tree here. Maybe if it's raining, it would catch me because it's cool here. Seems like Mika is falling asleep or she's using the phone. I don't see a respond here. So maybe I have to call someone else to bring me some water. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. It's because it's hot on the inside. That's why you should close the door and come on outside here and get some breeze. Next time I'm doing a live stream around here and it's not that hot and it's not breezy, I know exactly what I'm going to do. What a miserable truck. My God, it's so miserable. This means the Mika no clothes. she She paid and go into the room, so she just in there now lay down on her towel because she don't have any kids there. So, Bookie, you have any soda bottle? You have any soda bottle? Or if you did have that, you could just come and push it through the grill here, so. Eh? One soda bottle? Yeah, and push it through the grill, please. Mika said no, okay. And Mika is saying yes, best beans. Wow, it's nice and cool here, man. I'm telling you, right out here. But I know that when the mango season comes, it's not going to be so cool. It's going to be hot. Yesterday I planned to water my coolie time and I did forget. And I have a piece of colic mint here too. I am going to try in the late evening to remember to give it some water because I see like the leaves are a bit craling. Best being say I heard about that scratching going around in Jamaica. Don't know how true it is. It is true, best beans. When I was talking about it, somebody way up in the eastern side of the island was telling me about it, and they said they go to the doctor and things not working. They were saying it's things that is blowing in the ear. So I don't know because remember, I have been going to the doctor. I was to go to the clinic today, and I tell myself I'm not going because you have to just spending money each time buying different type of things and using it out, taking all these pills and it's not working. And guess what? When you go to the clinic, sometimes the things that they put on the prescription, you're not getting it free. You have to go and buy it and it's there. And if you follow to be spending all this money, you am coming. Just put it, push you out, put you out and put it on the step there. So me take you. Put your hand down. All right, thanks. You will ending up possible shingles. But I think if it was that, then the doctors would have told you because I go to private and I go to the clinic. So I don't know, but I heard that the thing that they call shingles, if it meet into the back, I don't know if it's true. If it meet up, then it can let you pass. Got some things on and put something on and come out of the house, come get some ear, girl, says Joseph. And Mika is saying, Mom, your phone show better than my own. Okay, I'm grateful. Thank God for that. Best Beans is saying possible shingle, but I'm wondering if it's that the doctor wouldn't have. No, I don't know. I'm just saying. But too many different things and too many different medication. And I hear somebody was telling me that what helped them is a bush called neem, but I don't know it. They are saying it's very bitter, but I don't have a problem with bitter. I use aloes, I drink it, I even blend it and put the guineas in it, which you know the guineas is bitter, and I don't see any relief. And I use even the aloes and rub my skin, but thanks be to God, it is what it is. But I am praying and I am hoping. Excuse me, I'm going to get my water. Oh Lord, thank you, Jesus. What a huge bottle. This will serve me until I end the live stream. Okay. Wow. Is it so long I was here talking? Thanks for the company. Thank you for the audience here. Mika is saying, Joseph, all my clothes are dirty. Don't say that, Mika. You're bringing down yourself. And that's a lie from the pit of hell. And Joseph know too that You're lying. Ambitious Jackie say, yeah, the phone is showing quite good, Miss Gay. Thank you so much. Mika is saying, Jackie, I am going to have to put my account in her phone. And Mika is laughing. I tell you something, guys. Somebody tell me that Flo was giving away phone. So I was saying giving away free phone. So because my daughter worked next to the Flo um, store, I asked her if in her lunchtime she could find out, and she was saying to me, those phone, no, I see it on the internet, and persons were saying they sign up for it. It was like Yard and Road over a month now, and they don't hear anything. So I was saying I am not going to sign up for that because I am not too lucky. So when I text her, she said they are doing porting. So if you have your Digicel chip, you take it in and then you will pay a fine. So I tell her to ask them, and she was in the store when she was talking to me. So because she wanted me to get the phone, it was Saturday. She was asking if they want to start to do the procedure, and they said no, they will wait. So I hurriedly go down there, and guys, to show the way how I need the phone, because my phone that I have, whenever I am videoing something, it just stopped before I finish. So guys, I see someone was going, so I said I'll get a free lift. So I did have on a little yard skirt, so I hurriedly go and put on my pants. Guys, when I was on my way to serve, I was saying to myself, then my blouse is not that long. Why is it that I am feeling so? Guys, when I look, the skirt was over the pants, and I was laughing, and the person that was driving, Mika, is saying, when she used my phone outside to do the live, it doesn't show this good. And Ambitious Jackie is saying, I know Mika, and laughing. And Mika is saying, yep. So, guys, when I was there, I was saying, but what is this? And the driver says to me, is what? I said, I didn't know that I have my skirt over my pants. And he say, I see it from your come, but I didn't say anything to you because nothing is wrong with that. You don't see people wearing tights and skirt saying, but I don't dress this way. Guys, I went. So when I was in the store now, if I did have a bag, I would take it off, but I didn't carry any bag and stuff like that, just because I know I'm getting a straight drive. So I see some girls laughing. I didn't pay them any mind. Maybe they're saying, oh, what is the lady I do with that the pants on under the old skirt over it. So I try to go and said, all right, I'm going to broke myself and get this nice little phone. I'm not putting any WhatsApp on it. I'm going to use this for my channel. So God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, and I'm grateful it is showing good. Oh, thank God for water. Thank you, Jesus. So I will be here for 16 more minutes, and that will make it 3 hours on my live stream. And I am giving God thanks for all my friends that was here before. Oh my God, guys, mm, this phone here. Oh my God, I come out here with my battery. No, you know I'm going to take back this phone to the store, guys. I come out here with my battery at 100. I see this sign comes up, and I was wondering. Guys, I'm going to end it on red. It's on 20, so I'm taking it back. The battery is not good. 3 hours. And listen always, Miss Gay. Bye, everyone. Peace out. I don't want it to end just like that, and I don't get to say goodbye. I have to go and put it on charge, but this is not a good sign. I am taking back this phone to them because the battery is not good. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Take care. Have a blessed afternoon. This is not a good sign, guys. This phone I have to take it back to the store because I have never seen nothing like this. Bye, everyone. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your thumbs up. And have yourself a great rest of the afternoon. Peace out, guys. I'll see you somewhere on the YT street.